Time now for your forewarned weather with Thomas Keyboy.
Good afternoon, Utah. Let's talk about Hurricane Hilary, because while it's not going to have a direct impact on us, we're likely going to see at least some of that tropical moisture as it moves its way further to the north by the time we get into Sunday and Monday. I want to start off with the visible satellite. This is from earlier this morning through around now as we saw the sunrise on Hurricane Hilary. This is a major Category 4 hurricane, and the presentation on the visible satellite alone, you can tell that it's a major hurricane. I mean, you can almost see right through the heart of that storm. So this is a very significant storm that is currently moving through the East Pacific. As we go throughout the next several days, it will continue to work its way to the north. As it does so, it's going to encounter cooler water thanks to that cool ocean current off the west coast that comes in from the north. So we'll see cooler waters and the wind speeds will weaken, but this system does have a very good chance of staying a tropical system all the way into Southern California. That's more or less unheard of, as you heard in that package right there. And by the time we get into Monday morning, still could be a tropical storm of 50-mile-per-hour winds as it makes its way just to the east of Bakersfield in California. The main concern with this storm when it comes to the southwestern United States will be rainfall, because it will be dragging in that tropical moisture. But here's something else you don't see very often. The National Hurricane Center has for the first time issued a tropical storm watch for most of southwestern California. And a tropical storm watch simply means that conditions are possible within 48 hours of winds of over 39 miles per hour, gusts even higher than that. Coastal areas within this tropical storm watch could pick up 1 to 3 inches of rain, while we could see 3 to 6 inches elsewhere. And that is definitely more than a year's worth of rain in some spots, especially in California. But here's a look at the rainfall forecast from the Weather Prediction Center over the next 7 days. Las Vegas, 2.5 inches, 2.5 inches of rain in Yuma for both of those spots. That is a significant amount of rain. And even in portions of South Central California, maybe that's getting a little bit closer to 5 inches. Meanwhile, in St. George, we could pick up 1.5 inches and maybe 1/4 of an inch in Salt Lake City. So while we're not expecting the deepest of the tropical moisture to arrive, it will likely still have some influence on our weather. Now let's go ahead and talk about that. By tomorrow, most of the moisture that we're going to see will continue to be monsoonal moisture. Most of the beehive state included within a marginal risk of excessive rainfall. That's a level 1 out of 4, and it means that there's a small possibility thunderstorms that develop could produce flash flooding. While we could start to see some of that tropical moisture making its way into southwestern Utah, and that's why you see a slight risk for St. George. Then by Sunday, when we expand the view, a high risk of excessive rainfall that could lead to flash flooding in portions of Southern California, moderate risk up towards Las Vegas, and a slight risk in the southwestern corner of the state, and a marginal risk along and west of the I-15 corridor. So there is a chance that we see some of that tropical moisture along and west of I-15, but if it takes more of that easterly track, that marginal risk could get pushed further to the east, and conversely, if it takes that westerly track, then we might not see as much of that tropical moisture. We'll continue to keep you posted on all of that, but at the end of the day, still think it's going to be pretty active through the weekend into early next week. As for today, we have our own flooding concerns to deal with due to the monsoon moisture, where we have a flood watch in place for south central, southwestern Utah up towards the central mountains, as thunderstorms that develop could produce flash flooding, something that you want to keep in mind if you had any outdoor plans in southern Utah, especially today. We're already seeing a few showers down south, mainly in Kane and Garfield counties, and as we move through the afternoon, those showers and thunderstorms will develop mainly in the high country first, and then we'll see those showers and thunderstorms potentially in our lower elevations during the heart of the afternoon. This is by 4 o'clock, showing a good chance for down in St. George, with those showers and thunderstorms likely going to move closer to the I-70 corridor into this evening. And then maybe by this evening, even a few showers and thunderstorms possible in northern Utah. The thunderstorm potential drops as we go into tonight. Won't go away completely, though, as even a few passing showers and a few rumbles of thunder look possible during the overnight hours. Then for our Saturday, with that deep monsoon moisture in place, scattered showers and thunderstorms expected across the Beehive State. So a couple of active days ahead of us across Utah. In Cedar City currently, mostly cloudy skies, 76 degrees, and a good amount of cloud coverage up north as well, as those temperatures at this point mainly ranging in the 70s and 80s. When it comes to our daytime highs, 80s and 90s once again compared to what we saw yesterday, which is very similar. Will just be a degree or two cooler in most locations. As for St. George, a good chance for showers and thunderstorms over the next several days, as daytime highs by Sunday easing down to the low 80s. And even after Hilary moves away, a decent chance for thunderstorms through the middle of next week. And along the Wasatch Front, isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms as we go from into and past this weekend, with daytime highs settling more so in the upper 80s and low 90s.